Why you feel lost after school? You wake up, you brush your you eat a shitty breakfast with tons of loads of sugar. Then you get to pack your things to dress up, but you haven't prepared anything, and there's only 30 minutes left until the bus comes. So you rush everything, and you just put the first thing you see, and basically you have an ugly outfit and everything. You don't even feel good, and you feel like you're being forced to go to this place that you don't even want to be there really, but you go there because it's what everyone does. So and then the bus comes, you get in, it's fully crowded, there's no space, you're squished in against everyone else, everyone stinks, and you can see blandness and emptiness in everyone's eyes. Everyone has those eye pockets under their eyes because we all had 6 hours of sleep, and you kind of feel depressed, but you cope by saying that it's gonna be alright in the end because you're gonna get a job, a decent job that will allow you to have an average life, a good life for society standard, but and it's an average life. You get to school, you go to your classes, and you're just thinking about what you're gonna do in your free time, really, because while you're in those classes, your mind wandering. You finally get out of school, you can't wait to get home, but then you have to take the bus to return home. It sucks. You feel lost when you get home, as if you have not accomplished anything meaningful throughout the day. You realize that you have to do the homework now. Oh, extra work. That's not meaningful. You do it, but you still keep telling yourself that it's all gonna be worth it in the end. The reality is that it's not. It's not worth it to work to make that extra effort and get 99% instead of getting 70%. It doesn't change shit. Because once you pass. And when you graduate, you're like the same guy who had like A scores and was the best student in his class. You all end up working a job. It doesn't change anything. The problem with school is that it makes you work hard on the wrong tasks, and it doesn't allow you for inner creativity, and allows us to work on the tasks that truly passionates us. For example, for me, it's doing some kind of creative work, building some kind of project, such as making these videos or starting to learn about a business and potentially building a business and just building something. That's what truly passionates me. But it's different for everyone. We all have a specific skill that we are really good at, and we all should take advantage of that and exploit that for ourselves, not only for ourselves, but also for others. And that just makes the world better, a better place to live in. Society focuses on the wrong ideas, the external ideas and the external rewards, such as money, materialism, consumerism, social expectations, peer pressure, and the fear of missing out. And I feel like that's all because of school. The school system, like, indirectly makes you compare yourself to others, and that starts with the grade. It's the first exposure to comparing ourselves to others. We like to compare our grades to others to see if we did better than them or not. But in the end, it doesn't fucking matter. We're all gonna end up working a job if we keep doing that, a regular job. And what truly matters to us is the internal ideas, what's inside, what we think, and not what others want us to think. And that's what I want to change in today's world. And that's what I teach in my program. And you can click on the link down below to see the new school. Instead of following others' ideas and of trying to live the life that's been imposed onto us, try to think for yourself and what you want. And that's through the doing the good habits, the healthy habits, such as meditation, journaling, having a purpose, exercising, having a good social life, being surrounded by the good people, like-minded people. That's hard. Nowadays, everyone's so focused on the external, what others think of them, instead of focusing on the internal and what they think of themselves. And it just made us all miserable in today's era, which is technically the best era, technically speaking, with all the information we have, with all the access to technology we have, with all the possibilities we have, and yet we still feel lost after school. We still feel like empty, just empty. You know, like those eyes that you see on the bus or outside or in commute when at peak times. That's because of how the system works. It just sucks, man. It just sucks for all of us. For men, for women, for everyone. Something's wrong. And we just keep still accepting it as if it was normal. You know, all those people who party every Friday night, they just do it to escape this, all of this. If every single one of those people had a purpose, I guarantee you they would not go party. Guarantee you. This stuff is not taught in school. The importance of having a healthy mind, a purpose, being mindful, being grateful, knowing the basics of self-improvement. Like, you actually have to get out there and learn about that stuff, which is surprising because it's the building foundations of life. And school doesn't teach you the essential skills of life. You have to get out there and learn about them. Go build a life you're proud of, starting today.